This kid's laugh. It's so stinking adorable. Can you do it? Can you do it on the spot? Go laugh, laugh.
Stop.
I love that little chipmunk laugh. What's up, funnel cakes? It's me, Funnel Dad. I'm in my office where I usually do gaming. I would be upstairs normally for this type of vid, but we have some holiday decorating going on, so I'm down here. Warning, this video is not to entertain. It's not gonna make you laugh. It may make you cry. YouTube is removing inappropriate kids content. It's a good thing. Let's not get that twisted while watching this video. This video is about the damage they're doing to the good people, as well as other things that YouTube is doing that's not so good. If you didn't know, we put out a video a couple of days ago, and today, the Today Show featured it on TV all across the world, or America, whatever's bigger. So let's talk about new things in this video, and just for the record, this is not for exposure. This is for YouTube to hear me, because they're not listening still, even after the Today Show. Look who here. Sean, you can't be in this video. You know why? Because YouTube thinks you're inappropriate. He's like, well then fine, I'm leaving. Seriously though, all of our flagged vids, they all have Sean in them. What are YouTube anti-babies? Alright, now back to this video. I have more points to hit. For all the haters, I'll address you guys at the end because you guys are the least important. First, let's get to some facts. So much fun. I'm being notified that YouTube wants to remove that channel from existence. They don't want this channel's videos in circulation. They wanted me to delete the videos. I said, no, I haven't done anything wrong. You want me to plead guilty to something I didn't do? Like, what's so bad about these videos? In the last 48 hours, they made So Much Fun almost unsearchable. So when you search it, almost nothing comes up. Before, when we used to type in So Much Fun, all So Much Fun vids would pop up. We went from 3 million views every 48 hours on So Much Fun down to 200,000. So YouTube legitimately turned off the feature of allowing our videos to be seen. They took down our Gummy vs. Real Halloween video. The only thing I could think of is it because of little toy army men fired a little plastic army man rifle 1 centimeter wide at a marshmallow flying peep ghost? Oh my gosh, the horror. I'm so sorry, parents. I need to issue an apology for putting that in the video. It was just inappropriate. Come on. There's certain families that don't even like Nerf guns. Okay, well then this channel's not for you. But if you are a strict parent and you have a problem with a poop joke, then fine. There is 2 or 3 vids that you might not like. They don't deserve to be removed from YouTube. So if you see So Much Fun disappear, we'll try to get it back up. We're talking to Amazon Prime currently to put So Much Fun on Amazon Prime because YouTube just does not like kids right now. Simple as that. We have a new Thanksgiving Chase's Corner video that we could not put out because of all this problem. So maybe we'll see it one day. And look, just now, they took down a video where we were playing with gummies and messed up mommy's favorite part of the house, the kitchen. And this is definitely not appropriate for kids to watch, guys. Definitely not. Let's talk about comments, right? YouTube disabled comments on a ton of our videos. So if you see any of our videos that say comments disabled, it is not us. There are some inappropriate people that may view children's videos that don't have children's best interests at heart. If those people left an inappropriate comment, YouTube shuts down comments from the whole video to protect the viewers. While that is a great sounding idea, the better way is just stop those comments from being allowed to be posted. Here's an article where it says, YouTube turned off comments on more than 625,000 videos targeted by child predators. I got a good idea. Block them in their comments and leave my fans' comments alone. I'm gonna show you our list of comments that our fans are leaving, but YouTube is blocking and not allowing them to be posted. Look at this. This is in comments held for review. Who else feels bad for Chase? It's a bad word to say that, guys. You can't comment that. Hashtag Dunaverny is a bad word, and it's not even a hashtag. My favorite part was The whole video, basically. That's a bad word, guys. You can't talk about your favorite parts. We think, YouTube thinks we're talking about, I know it's kind of inappropriate, but body parts. That's not that bad. YouTube's making me think everything is bad. Curse you! Oh, I shouldn't shout because that'll probably get flagged. Curse you! Me and YouTube, I poop. That is a bad word, guys. You can't say poop. Remember, we talked about this. It has a crunch to it, but not like a raisin, guys. You can't say but with one T, okay? That's not how you continue sentences. We thought this fail would work. Oh my goodness, that's so horrible. Why would they comment that? For the lols. Bad word. Wow. At 7:20, you can see Chase's girlfriend. Maybe it is. That is a bad word, okay? Because 6-year-olds can't have GFs. Almost just got flagged. Let's look at a screenshot from another YouTuber on Twitter who's also experiencing the same issue. Health review. I love you, Smelly Belly. Eat your pickles, kids. I follow you on Musical.ly. Inappropriate. I love you guys. Inappropriate. Hi. Inappropriate. Is the word belly a bad word? They're actually disabling comments and deleting comments that you guys left. Now, we like to interact with you guys through the comments. If they take away that feature, how do we get to talk? Basically, you guys can't comment on our videos because a couple people said something bad. So let's look at some of these vids right here, right? Like, look at this one, water park, 12,000 comments. But when we go to this video, comments are disabled because of bad words. Mermaid roller coaster into the pool, 16,000 comments. Disabled. Wild animals in the mall, disabled. And that's on top of some of these videos that should not even be flagged. What is wrong with this video? What seriously happened that makes this video so inappropriate? Nothing. There's nothing. Look who's here with me. Bro, I didn't even tell him yet. Do you know what YouTube said?
What?
They want to delete Don't Much Fun, Chase's Corner. The whole channel. Because they said that we do inappropriate things. Like
gummy worms?
Like play with gummy worms, right? And toys.
Jello worms?
Yeah, like Jello worms. Like, that's inappropriate. You can't eat Jello. You're a kid.
But everybody can eat Jello.
No, not kids. No, kids can't eat Jello. That's rude. That's inappropriate. It's disgusting. It's vile. It's grotesque.
Oh, because you're saying worms.
Yeah, worms. Yeah, they live in dirt, and God made dirt, and dirt hurts a little bit if there's bacteria in it.
YouTube is messed up.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm addressing. I'm not complaining. I'm addressing.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
We got a shirt. I put out this. I was gonna put out this video on Instagram. I bought 2 gift certificates to give away.
If you guys don't know, Christmas is Jesus' birthday party because he was born on it.
Yeah, but you know what? You can't talk about Jesus on YouTube either. It's controversial because not everyone believes.
Jesus?
Yeah, not everybody, and that's okay. We're all different. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. Let me go.
But Jesus still loves the people that they don't like him.
Look at this bro right here. You about to melt my heart, you little fool. Oh, smell it. I'll be right back. I've got some more points here. Hopefully you're still sticking with me if you care about the situation. I'm just letting you know because if one day you wake up and you don't see our videos, I want you guys to all know why. Let's talk about closed captions. YouTube will read our closed captions and sometimes hit us for bad things in closed captions. So YouTube has automatic captions for those that don't know. Those are the little words that pop up on the screen. We don't write those, we don't control those, and we've now just realized how bad some of these captions are. I'm gonna try to block the bad words with my fingers, but there's a bad word right in there. Now YouTube's going crazy deleting everything, disabling everything, because they don't have enough manpower to actually police it the right way. You guys know that on our channels, we do not say curse words. So why would YouTube think that it's okay on a kid's channel to put the caption in saying that we said a curse word when we didn't? Like why isn't it at least blanked out with stars? Because they don't care. They really don't. I already talked about how this is about advertisers, and that's fine. YouTube is trying to keep YouTube from breaking apart and dissolving. They're trying to protect it for everyone. But again, like I said in the last vid, it's going about it the wrong way. Perfect example. People leave comments. They're inappropriate. So instead of just not allowing the inappropriate comments, they disable the whole comment section. I'm gonna give you the perfect example right here, okay? You buy a carton of eggs. There's 12 in them. one egg breaks and gets yolk on all the other ones. If it were YouTube, they'd throw out the other 11 eggs too. You're disabling and deleting all these comments from our good fans that want to talk to us because of a couple bad ones. I don't know about you, YouTube, but there's some starving kids in the world that can use those other 11 eggs. That was my family-friendly analogy. I have some better ones, but they're a little risque. I got another point which actually hurts my channel and every other kid's channel probably, but it's a good point, so I'm willing to take that risk, okay? For the longest time, I have contacted YouTube for help about inappropriate ads showing on our videos. I've had parents say, my kids watch your channel, but why do you allow these ads? I have no control over that. That's Google. Okay, I'm gonna show you an email. 3/14/14, 2014, when we were nobodies. Well, we were still somebodies, but like little tiny bodies. This was the era of Skylander Boy and Girl. Our videos were showing inappropriate ads like this one. How to punch a woman. I asked, videos like this are ridiculous to show up as an ad on my channel. I've had parents contact me about this. Is there any way to report an ad as inappropriate so it won't show up on our videos? That is a YouTube program. There's no way to distinguish between ads. You can just remind parents that this is a part of being on YouTube and you always have your own content be age appropriate. I can't make a video about Play-Doh poo-doh, be like, oh look, a little Play-Doh poop prank. But YouTube can show all of our kid and young followers a video about how to punch a woman. And you're realizing what I'm doing here because I care more, and I'm gonna adjust the haters at the end, I care more about this than some of you may think. By saying this, YouTube can legit say, you know what then? We'll turn off all ads on kids' channels. No more ads, or we're gonna turn off more than half of them because I see alcohol, contrablankatives. Maybe your parents would know what I'm saying. I'm trying to stay family friendly. I've seen a bunch of inappropriate stuff. They're playing on our vids. I can't do anything about it. In the last video, I started to say a point I didn't finish. What I wanted to say was there are so many creators that YouTube does not care about just one. I meant to say that and I didn't say it right. See, I believe I never got diagnosed by a doctor, but I think I have like ADHD because I can't focus. I don't know. What? You say something?
No.
Here's another thing. YouTube pretends to be caring about the kids' stuff, right? Tell me why, since all this blew up, I emailed them about comments and videos, private stuff that affect the privacy and safety of my children. I asked YouTube to remove certain comments and they flat out said, no, we cannot do that. That is not a YouTube feature. You can just report it. So YouTube cares about all the kids in the world except for the 4 in my home. To all of our fans, we just, on a side note, just want to say thank you for the majority of you that respect our privacy and our personal life outside of all of this. Yes, we love entertaining you and all that, but we still expect to be treated like normal human beings is all we ask. So thank you for those that obviously know that without me having to say it. We've never addressed it because it should be common sense. For other ones that just get a kick out of like sharing our personal information, I mean, you have to be like against us, because anybody with us, I mean, why would they try to do that? Because it's not cool, okay? I have 4 kids to protect. Just find something else to do with your time than to share personal and private information, please. Now, lastly, all of you awesome viewers, you guys are dismissed. We love you guys. You guys are the most important things to us. This next part is not for you. I want to address the haters. Oh, yeah. Y'all think I forgot about you. Haters, we love haters too. Haters actually help us get stronger. If you don't know, the only reason why FGTV is as big as it is today is because of one hater comment. I don't think I've ever said this. This one hater comment that changed everything. Said this channel, I'm gonna make this comment sound a little nicer than what it was, but this channel stinks so bad, all you do is play PVZ. And I thought, wow, you know what? They're kind of right. So guess what? We stopped playing PVZ and started doing all these new videos, one after another, and started doing what you guys wanted to see, and it's still what we wanted to play the most, because if we don't like the game, we don't play. Anyways, enough about FGTV. Haters, back to you. This is about our last video. You are wrong YouTube needs our support and cooperation, not our whining and boycotts. YouTube is being attacked by the press, by the advertisers. What they're trying to do is keep this boat from sinking. This is just one person, right? So YouTube's being attacked by the press. Why? Because they haven't cared about the disgusting. I can't even talk about how nasty the videos are that YouTube is targeting and the reason why we're stuck in the crosshairs. Those videos were bad. I'm talking about, like, I can't even say it. It's just so messed up. It's horrible. And there's a YouTube channel that contacted me yesterday. I'm not sure if they'd want me to say their name. Huge YouTube, millions of subscribers. And they said back in 2016, I alerted YouTube about the whole Elsa weird, creepy, disgusting videos that were showing up next to our videos. Called, emailed, everything. They didn't do anything about it. So YouTube being attacked, they let this go for so long and didn't care about all these little children with their little sensitive minds seeing this very inappropriate stuff. I'm not talking about us playing with a Nerf gun or Sean pooping in his crib. I'm talking about things I can't say on this channel because of how bad it is and for letting little kids access it on the YouTube Kids app. We shouldn't have to pay for that. Nobody should. We understand what YouTube is going through, but that doesn't mean that I can't use my voice to let everybody else know what's happening with us. See, for the haters that don't understand, there's people out there that like us, that like watching us, that like hearing from us, that want to know what's going on with us. This is informative. This is not whining. This isn't me talking about, oh my gosh, we're losing money. Because I don't like talking about the monetization thing because we didn't set off on YouTube to do anything with money. Our monetization has not gone down at all. It's gone up. It doesn't matter because money is not the issue here. The issue is YouTube destroying the hard work we put into our videos. I look at a video with 25 million views, money doesn't cross my mind. To me, that's a trophy. I'm like, oh snap, you go boy, you just entertained that many people. That many people love you. That many people rewatch your stuff. You're putting joys on kids' faces. You're affecting the lives of kids with cancer in hospitals, putting joy in their hearts and their families' hearts. You're having families, moms and dads, you're having them spend more time with their kids because they say, wow, you know, my kids are important. Look how much time, how much fun this family is having. You know how many countless emails I have of parents saying, thank you so much for what you do. You inspired my kids to do creative things, this and that, all the time. All the time I see that. That is why we do this, because if you still don't believe it, let's rewind, okay? Since I was 14, guess what I had on my Christmas list to have my mom get me for Christmas? A camera. Because this is my passion, and I'm sure a majority of you know this, and creativity is my passion. I rap, I act, I game, I joke, I do all that stuff because it's a passion. I've been doing it before YouTube. I was not one of those channels that said, wow, people make a lot of money on YouTube. I'm going to try to start making videos so I can make money. No, never said it. Never, ever, 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 ever. People bring up money, I'm like, I'm sorry that you feel that that's why I do this. It is a byproduct, yes. Am I going to take it? Yes. If someone walked up to you on the street, gave you $100, would you say, no way? No. So this is what I enjoy doing. We got lucky to where people liked us and noticed us. This is just what happens. YouTube, there's monetizations on videos and then they pay us. I don't set that stuff. I don't set the prices. They do. I have nothing to do with that. Let's back up. YouTube. 2006, 2005, I think it was. I started a YouTube channel and started doing rap songs and started doing everything. A lot of the videos I took down because they're not relevant to what we're doing now anymore. I started that then. I don't know if you know much about YouTube. I am 99.9% sure there were no such things as ads and monetizations on videos back in 2006. In 2007, we had this video which we removed from YouTube, but it was called The Nastiest Fart Ever, right? And it got like 150,000 views on it. It was the first time I heard about an ad even being on a video. What it was me pretending to fart, right? And I had oh my gosh, I just said a curse word on this channel. Oh no. Alright, hopefully this video doesn't get flagged. I had my daughter Alexis on the bed blowing raspberries on her belly. Just so YouTube doesn't think that's perverted, that's what this is. That's what that is, okay? So I'm doing that to my kid, but you don't see Alexis. But I'm like, shaking my butt, pretending I'm farting, and then all of a sudden the camera moves over, and then you see me just playing around as a father doing that, and then that was the joke. I wasn't farting. It was just a joke. I was pretending to, but then boom, you see the baby and the raspberries, and you're like, that was cute. But then you get the people who didn't even watch the first 10 seconds, like, this is so disgusting, blah 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 blah. YouTube says, hey, you got this popular video, 170,000 views on it. Do you want to monetize it? And I'm like, what is this? And I'm like, all right, we'll try it out. Clicked on it, and like a day later, they're like, your video is not appropriate. We need family-friendly content. And I'm like, it didn't even fart. It was a joke. And that was then, 2007. YouTube, I think, used to care then before Google bought it. Then Google saw the dollar signs, and then all heck broke loose. All heck. My point is even after that video, we continued uploading to YouTube here and there. 2007, 8, 9, 10. 2011, I think, was then the first year I was able to monetize a video when I used to do rap songs, and I would get 1,000 views per video, and I was like, oh my gosh, I got 1,000 views. This is awesome. And it would monetize, and I make like $2. I was like, this is so cool. I'm doing what I like, but I'm getting paid for it. And it doesn't matter that it's a lot of money, because I was never disappointed. There's people that start YouTube and they don't make it, or they don't make a lot of money, so they stop doing it because it's not worth it to them. Well, you're doing it for the wrong reason if that's the case. See, I've been doing this for the right reason since the beginning, and I'll hold true to that. So the fact that I got lucky and my hard work paid off, somebody's now jealous of me because of it, I'm sorry. I didn't do anything but do what I've been doing since I was a kid. If I had to make vlogs of the first 6 years of Lexi's life, and the first 3 or 4 of Mike's, and the first 1 of Chase before we started YouTube, I can, because I was recording nonstop. I've been recording. I don't want to miss these memories. These are how I remember. So when I grow old and all my kids move out of the house and they have their own lives, and they're like, Dad, I got a boyfriend and a girlfriend now, I can't really hang out with you. I'm like, I'm gonna go watch those videos. That's why I record so much. Plus, I don't have the best memory. So for me, when I record it, that's to ensure I will never forget what happens. That's why I record every single little thing, and never is a dollar sign in my mind. And I'm still talking to the haters. I don't even know if anyone's here. Give me a break. Let me catch up with my head here. Okay, so back to the haters that want to bring up money and that want to call me a whining and complainer. This is how I reach my peoples. If any of my fans are still listening, this is how we reach you, by saying what's up. We don't make these kinds of videos because, to me, these videos are boring. We like to entertain. We like to make you laugh. I like to have memories. I don't want to watch this video in 30 years from now. This isn't a memory. I don't want to remember this. I want to remember going up to this little kid and doing a noogie on his head and hearing him laugh like a chipmunk. I love this kid's laugh. It's so stinking adorable. Can you do it? Can you do it on the spot? Go, laugh. I love that little chipmunk laugh. This stuff brings me joy. My family is my life. You guys ask all the time, well, this is back to our viewers if you're still here, why don't we see Lexi in videos? Why don't we see Lexi in videos?
Because she's always with her friends.
Lexi is enjoying other parts of her life right now. If she wants to go outside and be with her friends, it's just whatever. It's a point of growing up. She's not on FGTV. She's hardly on Funnel Vision. And it's because I do not force my children or my family to do things they do not want to do. So there's the official response. If my daughter enjoys being with her friends, cool, great. Go be with your friends. Does it make me upset that she's not here with us? Yeah, heck yeah. It really does, because she's growing up, and it hurts to see your kids grow up, especially when my whole life, all I've done is to cater to them and make them happy and do things for them. I didn't have a single thing growing up other than 2 parents that loved me, okay? I didn't have anything materialistic. So maybe that's why sometimes I go a little overboard for my kids, not for me. You see me driving a Lamborghini or a Ferrari. No, I can go out today and go buy a whole bunch if I wanted to. And I'm not bragging. I'm just saying those things are not important to me. I'm doing things for my family. And as much as it's cool, like, oh, I have a Ferrari, thought about it. People tell me things all the time. You should do this. You should do that. You should buy vacation homes. You should do that. Yeah, I can, okay? But if my kids will enjoy it, that's when I will do it. And why would I buy a 2-seater car? So the 4 kids can fight who gets to ride with daddy? No. If they come out with a 6-seater Ferrari in the next year, guess who's gonna buy one? Me. And drop top, chilling with my kids in a convertible. Those are memories, people. That's why I do all these things for memories. Did a carnival birthday party for my son. We're not showing off. We don't need to show off. Like, this kid works with me too. He wants to record. He asked me to record videos every day on FGTV, and I have to say, I can't, dude. I got too much stuff going on. I have to actually turn it down. He enjoys this, but if you think about it, it's kind of like work too. So why, if adults work, adults can buy whatever they want, how come, and I teach my kids monetary responsibility, you better believe it, but there's to a certain level where you can't teach someone to work, and then not enjoy the fruits of their labor. All right, I'm rambling on forever. Obviously, you can tell this stuff has been on my mind. I've been wanting to say so much stuff, but my channel is not about this. Our channel is our family adventures, and I guess I'm kind of glad that I can get this off my chest. I just hope people are listening, because long videos, man, people get bored and they stop listening. But man, if y'all are listening, leave a little comment down below in the description, say, "We hear you, bro," just like that. We hear you, bro. As long as that's not a bad word. That might be a bad word. I feel like I skipped over a couple of points, but I think you got it. Obviously, I'm really passionate about all of this, and even though we don't let haters get us down, the bad thing about YouTube is that your cover gets judged. You know, we're books being judged by our cover. There's so many people that like will watch our vids and they're still fans of us, and then they talk to you, they talk to me in real life, and they've said verbatim like, "Wow, like I didn't know you'd be this chill, this cool in real life." I'm like, yeah, I'm a normal person. I'm an entertainer though. You know what I mean? Like, I like to do silly things. I like to be funny. A lot of times I'm crazy, I'm loud, even off the camera. I'm still like that. You guys don't get to see all the funny moments. You don't. A lot of them you guys actually miss. We just can't record 24/7. Daily vlogging is something I will never, ever do. I can't imagine the amount of stress it puts on families. But anyways, if you're a daily vlogger, don't be mad at me. This is a hard business. This is not easy. You don't just wake up, make one vid, and then that's it. You go out and party. I work. I'm legit working. Like, the first couple years of doing this, I was doing like 90-hour weeks. I'm still down in my office from time to time, 4 a.m. in the morning, doing YouTube stuff. I wait till the kids go to sleep, and I go back to work because I have passion for this. Okay, I don't need to do that. I don't. I do it because it's important to me, and because when I start things, I like to finish them. It's just, I'm gonna stop here because I'm sure I can keep going. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Thumbs up, subscribe. If you see us disappear off the face of the internet, blame Google. If you see us disappear off the face of the earth, blame those people that put our privacy information out there. Yeah, you guys need to stop that because it's not cool. All right, thanks so much for watching. Have a funnel day. You got anything you want to say, bro? Because I know I interrupted you before.
Oh yeah, since I said to him, I want to do more videos on FGTV, I actually don't, because I have another channel, but YouTube doesn't know about it, so I can just say those words, but when I have a lot of videos, they are.
It's my bro right here. This kid, Mike,
oh, yeah.
like Mike, I can picture Mike growing up to do exactly what I'm doing right now. And Lex is loving dance, gymnastics. She's just, I let people do what they want to do. That's it. So, goodbye for the 5th time. I got a burp. Oh gosh, I just cursed. Ah, I was doing so good. Just trying to get the fluff out of here.
Fluff, look at that fluff, look at that fluffy stuff.
Okay. You want a little scarf? Yeah.
Okay.
Show mommy the latest fashion.